Beyond the edge of the known world lies the Amber Sea. To the untrained eye, it is only desert. Endless dunes of golden sand, glowing beneath the sun. But to the Frequenseers, it is alive. Each grain is a code, a fragment of memory, a particle of possibility. Together the dunes form a vast archive, the record of infinite realities. When the wind moves, it is not mere air, it is frequency, a wave invisible yet undeniable that shapes the sea of sand into patterns of time. The Amber Sea is a paradox, a desert that is also an ocean. It does not hold water, it holds vibration. Its tides rise and fall with sound. Its currents carry entire worlds into being. The Frequenseers walk upon its surface as librarians of eternity. They listen, not with their ears, but with their whole being, to the symphonies hidden inside the noise of sand. For here, in the grains, they discover the power to sculpt realities, as children sculpt castles on a beach, and from these castles, civilizations are born.
The Amber Sea is more than a landscape. It is archive. To stand in its center is to stand in the library of existence itself. Each ripple, each dune carries the resonance of an epoch, songs of ancient tribes, blueprints of futures not yet imagined, echoes of life lived in parallel worlds. The Frequenseers enter this archive through ritual. They place tuning forks, crystals, and instruments into the sands, unlocking visions hidden beneath the surface. When sound touches sand, the dunes move, spirals emerge, labyrinths appear, temples rise from nothing but frequency. These are not illusions. They are blueprints of realities waiting to be chosen. Some structures hold, others collapse, returning to the sea to be reshaped again. Creation is not linear here, it is cyclical. This is the sandbox of infinity. Every vibration reshapes the landscape. Every thought adds a grain to the archive. Every intention becomes another world waiting to be lived. When the Frequenseers gather upon the Amber Sea, they perform the ritual of resonance. They form circles upon the dunes, their voices rise, their horns and drums echo across the horizon. The desert responds, the sand begins to sing, dunes move as if alive, flowing into sacred geometry, spirals, mandalas, bridges of light. Each note, each rhythm is a tool of creation. Their music shapes the sea as the moon shapes the tide. Temples rise, rivers flow, cities breathe into being, all woven from frequency. Among them is the keeper of grains. Legends tell that they hold a single grain from every universe created here. To hold such a grain is to feel the heartbeat of an entire cosmos in your palm. Some are anchored, some are released, scatting back into the sea to grow new worlds. The archive remembers it all. Every ritual, every note, every vibration of love, struggle, and balance. Nothing is lost, only transformed. The Frequenseers remind us the Amber Sea is not outside of us. It is within us. The sea is frequency, the sand is possibility, and together they form the archive, the eternal playground where realities are born.
The Frequenseers do not remain in the Amber Sea forever. When the sands whisper the names, they rise and follow the currents of magnetism that flow beneath the earth. Invisible rivers of energy stretch across deserts, mountains, and oceans, guiding them to magnetic destinations, power points where the Earth song resounds most clearly. These places are not chosen by chance. They are aligned with the pulse of the cosmos. Each destination is a tuning fork, vibrating with celestial frequencies that echo across galaxies. The Frequenseers travel not as wanderers, but as conductors, moving along these magnetic veins with purpose. They know wherever magnetism gathers, portals can be opened, and through these portals, new realities await. Their instruments hum as they move, resonating with the very pathways beneath their feet. Each step draws them closer to the thresholds where the worlds overlap. At the magnetic destinations, the Frequenseers begin their work. They stand in formation, instruments glowing with light. Horns release tones that bend the air into spirals. Drums strike rhythms that shake the ground like thunder. Their voices rise together, weaving harmonies that cut through the veil of the unseen. The earth responds. The sky answers. Frequency becomes geometry, and geometry becomes gateways. Circles of light form, shimmering with every note, every vibration, every breath. The Amber Sea taught them that sand holds infinite realities. But here at the magnetic thresholds, those realities are unveiled. Portals open like blooming flowers, each one a doorway to a new dimension. Some portals shine like crystal cities. Others hum with deep shadows and unknown landscapes. Each one is a possibility, awaiting resonance, awaiting choice. The Frequenseers are not afraid. They were born for this work. They step forward, carrying the sound of creation with them.
Beyond the portals dwell the sonic ancestors, otherworldly beings of rhythm and tone who shape the first frequencies of existence. They are not bound by time. Their voices are thunder, their bodies are vibration. Their wisdom moves through sound like rivers of light. The Frequenseers call to them not with words but with music. Each note is a prayer, each rhythm is an invocation. The ancestors hear and respond. Their tones stretch across dimensions, echoing back into the magnetic destinations. The desert winds shift, the ground hums, the sky cracks with auroras of sound. The ancestors arrive, not as ghosts but as resonances, standing beside the Frequenseers, amplifying their song. Together, they weave frequencies strong enough to heal worlds, to balance light and shadow, to seed entire realities with harmony. And as the portals expand, the message resounds through all realms. We are not alone. We have never been alone. The sonic ancestors live within us, and through sound we call them home. This is the work of the Frequenseers: to travel, to tune, to open, and to remember.
Nations are not built from stone and steel alone. They are born first in the mind, imagined before they are lived. Every city, every sanctuary, every community we know began as a vision. A dream carried in thought, breathed into words, and shaped into form. The Frequenseers remind us. Imagination is the true architect of reality. To build a nation is to remember this, that the blueprint of tomorrow is drawn within us today. Our thoughts are sketches. Our visions are foundations. Our dreams are scaffolds stretching toward the future. The Frequenseers walk the Amber Sea to show us what is possible. With sound, they sculpt worlds. With vibration, they seed civilizations. But the lesson is not for them alone. It is for you. You too are a Frequenseer. You carry within you the same power to shift the dunes of reality. Every thought you hold is a grain of sand, every intention a ripple upon the sea. When you imagine with clarity, the archive responds. The world reshapes itself in resonance with your vision. This is how nations are built, not by force, but by frequency. Not by domination, but by imagination. So close your eyes. See the future you long for. Feel the vibration of harmony rising within you. Know that every beat of your heart is another note in the great song of creation. The Frequenseers remind you, you possess the power to transform your own reality, and in doing so, you help transform the world. The blueprint is already inside you. Now, build.